Alright, we're live. Okay, so in this stream, I'm just going to be planning out my trades live really, and then just kind of interpreting market Cipher B, and just kind of planning out the divergences that I want to see on market Cipher B. So let me just organize my folder a little bit. Again, I like to have two separate alert folders now. One, the general alerts one, where I have kind of more of the swing trades, and then the local alerts where I kind of have more local levels, I guess, so more day trades and scalping levels. But again, I'm just gonna delete them both, and we're gonna get right to it. So anyways, I like to really go to the 12-minute time frame. 12 and 24-minute time frame are really my favorite time frames and kind of my go-to for trades. Let me just update this. Okay. Turn off these levels. Alright, so ultimately the trade that I'm looking at right now is this golden pocket right here, as it is a naked daily point of control and a golden pocket. And with the looks of it right now, I'm looking for a 12-minute div. So again, this is going to be a strong anchor wave, and then we might get a little pullback, and then kind of come down, and then we'll have our divergence where price is coming down towards our level, just kind of bouncing off of that. So price is making lower lows while our momentum is coming up. Very nice divergence. Also, second thing you want to see is money flow just kind of increasing. You may not really see it much, but it might increase a little bit. But yeah, just ultimately what I'm looking for. So again, I'm just gonna create a group folder for this and just look at local alerts. That way I'm constantly adding to the local alerts and kind of modifying it, whereas the swing alerts, I don't really have to do that and check that every day, as price isn't like totally volatile, like on like 10 to 20% moves. That's really more where the swing trades tend to play in and come into play. I suppose we can delete that daily open. But yeah, that is the major swing play that I'm looking at right now. You can see that we bounced off of the previous week point of control and just kind of rejecting off of that as we speak. And so the other play that I'm looking for is a swing failure pattern of these lows right here. This will be another long trade that I'm looking at. Dang, we might actually take a trade live right now. Let me get my phone ready. But yeah, again, just a swing failure pattern of these lows right here. And again, this would be like more of a like a 1 minute type deal, swing failure pattern. Again, I have a video on it, so feel free to check out the video. And where did this horizontal line come from? Oh, right. Okay. Let's move this into the local analysis. Very nice. Might not get a 12-minute div at the moment. This might be a 3-minute div opportunity. As we're kind of rebounding right now. Good thing to keep a look at. Yeah, we might kind of, right now, we might just kind of bounce up and then just kind of continue downwards as momentum just kind of resets, kind of cools off. But yeah, we'll see how it plays out. All right, so anyways, on the way up too, we can look at a minor scalp here, really the 618 primarily, and really with the looks of it, it'll be a 3-minute div opportunity. So this will be another scalp short. Just add an alert there. Drag this into my local analysis. No one in here, but okay. Yeah, so we might get a little bit of a relief rally right now. I wouldn't long this yet. Still waiting. But yeah, interesting nevertheless. Okay, so we can look for more shorts on the way up. Whoa. I drew a parallel channel, in case you guys didn't notice, of just these highs and connecting to these lows. We've been kind of trading sideways with a few deviations like right here. And then we might get another deviation up right here, kind of come back down and then trade back up. Again, just a large range that we've been just kind of trading for. So, yeah. Anyways, looking at shorts. Really up towards the top of the channel is a possible swing failure pattern of the wick of that deviation. So again, we could get another deviation. And then this will be a 1-minute time frame scalp. So again, I'll just add that to my local folder. And again, we're just grabbing the highs from this kind of deviation, or we might grab the highs from here. Nevertheless, it's around 30,767. So yeah, that's another short opportunity. Another quick scalp you could take too is this naked daily pony control. And this would be more of a 3-minute time frame, actually a 6-minute. And I'll just kind of show you what I mean here. Turn those alerts off. So again, as we are coming towards that level, coming up here on market Cipher B, just kind of looking for a reset of the momentum waves. Don't want to see momentum waves go above here. So we might get another kind of anchor wave. Again, momentum coming down. And then really you don't want to see money flow being above here. There's a good chance that we might just get money flow just kind of coming up to like around these levels. So not really too high. And then you'll have that nice 6-minute div. So again, that might not happen, but I'm just planning for it. Okay. Plus it'll be taking out a previous week value area high. Because right now it seems like we're just kind of trading again the previous week value area where we're rejecting off the point of control. Typically it corrects to the previous week value area high or low. Let me actually edit that. Down to the previous week value area low. Deviate out of it a little bit grab liquidity, naked daily point of control, golden pocket, and then just kind of come back up. So yeah, this is a very good long that I'm really looking for again. Now, really looking for more longs is that if we do end up breaking through that golden pocket, we can look at this naked session point of control, and this would be a 24-minute div. I'll show you what I mean. So again, we'll look at this anchor wave, and then we'll possibly just kind of come back up and then just kind of reset. So it'll kind of look like that. And then money flow will kind of increase. Again, it'll be kind of hard to see the money flow increase. And so this could happen on the 24-minute or 12-minute. It really depends on how fast the move down is going to be if we really break through that. But either way, it'll be a pretty good long to take. Another possibility too is that just from looking at this, if we do come down, either way, it's a pretty good bullish divergence, where over time we're getting momentum coming up. Money flow is coming up too. So again, just kind of a more advanced divergence, but something to look at. And then, of course, way down here, this would be another swing failure opportunity. And I'm gonna add this into my swing folder, kind of general alerts, as with price, that is quite the move down, be a 10% drop. So again, it's kind of more of a swing trade in the future. May not necessarily happen today. So that's pretty much it with like the local. Again, we can plan for if that wick to the downside breaks. And so we can look at this 23K level. This will actually be more of a 4 hour. We'll see what the 4 hour is doing. So this would be kind of a drop down like that. And then we'll have momentum wave just kind of coming up like that, where we may get a possibility of another kind of anchor wave, and then money flow just kind of coming down into the negative, but really just not as thick as right here. But nevertheless, it's a pretty good divergence. Ooh. Oh yeah, okay. And then of course we have this level 2, and this will be the same scenario as last time. 4 hour divergence. Alright, we'll start looking at really swing shorts. this level right here, this July Valley area low. It might be like a daily level too, but ultimately this will be a 1 hour. One hour short. Where we'll get momentum wave coming up like that, and then money flow would just kind of really doing close to nothing, just kind of going sideways for a while. And then another short is kind of this July point of control. This will be another 1 hour one, where it is a kind of a golden pocket and the old July point of control. Again, this will be very bullish if Bitcoin does break above here, as there is really not much resistance to the downside. Why do I have two? Let me just delete one. And then ultimately another short be right here. And again, kind of the same scenario. And then, of course, another swing opportunity would be this 37K level, roughly. And this would be a good 4 hour. So really just looking at the 4 hour. Or actually a 2 hour. Yeah, it could possibly be a 2 hour. Where we just might get kind of a momentum reset down and then just kind of come back up. Have another nice anchor wave where we're getting a lower momentum wave lower, and then money flow is just kind of coming down over time. So either way, it could be a 4 hour or a 2 hour, so just plan accordingly. And then really that's pretty much it for the swing trades on Bitcoin. So I'm just going to hide them, reduce clutter. And then we'll see if we actually take a long on stream. Let me just take a drink of water. Okay. On we go. We'll look at Solana. Actually, Ethereum. So, I'm gonna delete some of this. Kind of forgot to update some of these. But yeah, we're getting a nice rejection off of that golden pocket. Previous week, just looking at kind of if we are bouncing right now. So yeah, possibility would come down to the 786 or 886, and then kind of dive off of that. This is a tap daily since we did bounce off of that. So yeah, not bad so far. Anyways, this will be the long number one to take. So more of a 3 minute, where if we drop down, we'll get a bullish divergence. Coming back up. Again, you want to see that money flow increasing. May not get as many trades on Ethereum compared to Bitcoin, because Ethereum just kind of mimics whatever Bitcoin's doing, really. Speaking of which, okay, so we're dropping down again. This 3-minute div might not really play out too well. Yeah. We may break through that golden pocket. So again, just looking at a local short opportunity, previous week point of control. So this will be look for a short on 6-minute. Actually more of a 3-minute. I don't know, that might not really be too good of a trade, but really momentum might kind of come up, create a anchor wave, and then it's kind of droop down, and then a trigger wave on even butt cheek, where we'll have money flow possibly doing this, and then it's kind of coming down. So again, another possible trade idea. Okay. I wonder if we could draw a parallel channel just on Ethereum. Let me actually see here. Not really. I mean, if anything, it's like a downward sloping channel. Yeah, it's not gonna really work. All right. So I'm not really looking at anything else. Possible swing failure pattern of this high right here. And so that is the alert to be looking at. Again, that's more of a 1-minute time frame in the moment type deal. Short number 2, let me turn off my magnet tool, is this July range, and really just looking at market cipher B. Would be a 1 hour. We'll have momentum coming up. Don't want to see it going above this momentum wave, and then of course you want to see money flow just kind of stagnating. Don't want to see it above here, so really below a 27 level. So we'll just add that. anyways, that's pretty much it locally. Then of course more swing trades would be up here. This would be like more of a 2-hour type deal. Where again we come up to that level. And then on market Cipher B, what we are looking at, this kind of momentum doing that, where money flow doesn't really do much, kind of goes sideways, and again, just the momentum wave down. So yeah, that's another swing trade. And then of course on the way down is a wick right here. So look for a long wick. And then this weekly level in negative or expanded 186. This would be another long on 2-hour, where we could get like a deep wave down, and then money flow just kind of comes down a little bit and does that. And then one more long that we could look at. If we do end up losing that, again, this $1,100 level, so way down here, and this will be a 4-hour. And again, on the 4-hour, kind of the same type deal with the 2-hour, where we're getting a wave down. Money flow is just kind of resetting, going sideways like that, and then you want to see it lower than this momentum wave. So yeah, that's it. That is pretty much it for today. I can do Solana. See what Bitcoin is doing right now. Okay. So this could still be a possible bullish div if we just kind of come up and then resume dropping down. We just need money flow to kind of reset. I don't like seeing money flow go sideways like that. So yeah, we'll go to Solana and just kind of look at that. The golden pocket. So again, we could come up to this daily, this 0.5 fib level, drop down, this will be more of a 6-minute. And then kind of a trigger wave like this, momentum coming down slowly, and then of course you want to see money flow just barely coming up into the positive, or really not into the positive at all, and that'll be a nice bear div. Okay. I'm watching Bitcoin like a hawk right now. another more of a swing trade. Or more of a day trade, I suppose. Hold on, we could get a swing failure pattern of this low. So again, sorry, but just looking at a possible long right here. And then of course this one right here, where this is a single print ending and a golden pocket, so look for short on 12 minute. We'll see what's going on with the 12 minute. So again, this will be just kind of a tiny trigger wave, and then we kind of come up and reject. Money flow I don't want to see really doing too much into the positive. But yeah, that could bank for a nice short. Might be actually a 24-minute div too that we're kind of looking at. Let's see here. Here is another short. Ooh, we're getting an alert. I'm not seeing any divs right now. Yeah, we're breaking through that level. Three-minute, nothing. So yeah, that trade is a no-go, even though we're kind of bouncing. I still wouldn't take it. But looking at this div, so coming up there, and then we'll get a momentum wave, kind of an anchor wave, and then money flow really not doing much. It's what I want to see on market Cipher. So again, I'll just I'll add this into the local analysis folder, and then make an alert folder for these. Like that. Then of course we get another rejection from here. Two-hour possibility. Then really up here too, this will be a 4-hour swing trade. Again, I'm just looking for areas of confluence. Market Cipher B, doing that. Momentum wave or money flow just kind of going sideways. May not really work out because that money flow is not really moving much, so it's kind of hard to predict a div based off of that. So yeah. And that's really what I'm really planning out so far. Then of course this giant move down to this wick right here. Swing failure pattern. Then if we really end up losing that, again I have alerts down here, but this 23 level, again just kind of another 4-hour div type deal where we might get a momentum reset, come down. Don't want to see it going below here. Same with money flow, don't want to see it going past this line, but a very nice divergence, kind of a more advanced divergence, kind of tricky to look for. Again, only take the trades that you are very certain of and just kind of trade like a spoiled brat anyways. So getting a nice bounce right now. Let's see, 886. See what Bitcoin's doing. Yeah, still not good. So anyways, that's pretty much it for it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Plus I'll be doing these kind of live streams of me planning out my trades every Wednesday. So feel free to stop on by. All right.